All right. Hello, hello, hello. It's TomatoGrass coming at you for a relatively short stream tonight. I'm not going to be playing. But what's going on now, right? The day has come where we are going to seed and start season 2 of Battle of the Streamers. That's right. No more waiting. We're going to be going starting after this stream, starting tomorrow. We're going to be in the trenches. Okay? So what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to go over what we did in week 0, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to seed this tournament. Okay? So for those of you who weren't familiar, we had a week 0 for this tournament. Okay? There's 9 players. And the way that we're going to do, we decided we were going to do the seeding is that the top 3 players of week 0 are going to be in 3 separate groups, so they get separated, and then we're going to seed the rest randomly. Week 0, we played Fishtails, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but the top 3 players were TomatoGrass, so me, at 1, Chalatalove at 2, and Scoaljo at 3. Okay? So when I eventually get into the seeding here, I'll show you that we're going to be players 1, 4, and 7, respectively. Okay, so me, TomatoGrass. Player 4 will be Chalatalove, and player 7 will be Scoaljo. Okay? So you guys aren't really going to see me, but I'm going to be down here. My computer's on the ground. Well, it's not on the ground. It's actually like a foot above the ground, sitting on a trash can. I got to take a picture of this, guys, because you wouldn't believe it. Okay, so if you guys saw, I think it was like a week ago, I showed you like this little picture here. This is this gives you an idea of what we're doing. I mean, it looks super complicated, but it's gonna be very easy. Okay, and this is actually still up to date. I only had to make one change, which I didn't make on this picture. But in week 2, players 5 and 6 swapped, because then it made it so that everybody's playing a top 3 finisher of week 0 only one time. Okay, and every single person will be doing it. But what we are going to do is, I have an Excel sheet. Okay, you can see I've already filled out the players 1, player 4, and player 7. Okay, so when I change it over here, it'll show you who's going to be playing who every week. So those players 1, 4, and 7 are going to have a week where they have to play the median, right? So starting next week on Black Rose, I'm going to be playing the median. So I'm not going to be actually playing head-to-head against any of y'all, which I'm sure is a relief to some of you, because you don't want to see me put up another 3 billion when you're trying to play me, right? But to be honest, I'll probably that game is hit or miss, man. You can have a game like I had, and then you could also just get nothing. But next week I'll be playing the median. The rest of y'all will be head to head. Week 2, Chalatalove will be playing the median when we play Wipeout, and then week 3, Scoaljo will be doing that when we play Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Just the 3 weeks of the regular season, then we have 3 weeks of the playoffs. The top 6 players make the playoffs. Okay? So after the whole season, you just need to be in the top 6. So what we're going to do, okay, is those top 3 players were already seeded. The rest of the 6, we're going to spin a wheel, okay? It's going to be completely random, all right? Because I don't want anybody thinking that I put somebody here versus over there because I wanted this person to do. No, I don't care, and I shouldn't have any say. So we're gonna leave it to the wheel. So what we're gonna do, we go back to the Excel sheet. We're just gonna go right down the list. Start at player 2, spin, put them in. Player 3, spin, put them in. All right. So we'll start with player 2. Okay, so player 2, as you can see, on week 1, we don't know who they'd be playing yet. Week 2, we don't know who they'd be playing yet. But week 3 on Battlestar Galactica, that player 2 will be playing Chalatalove. So without further ado, let us go to the wheel and let it decide our fate. All right, here we go. It's gonna take me a second. All right, so this is gonna be player 2, guys. We're just gonna go right into it. No fanfare, nothing. We're just gonna go. Ready? And here we go. This will be player 2. Looks like it's going to be Blue Juice Myst. I did get to catch your stream today. It looks pretty good. You and House are doing a good job over there. When I got done eating lunch today and I got home, I kind of just like went right to bed. I was like half asleep when I was watching that. That's why like even House was like texting me, or messaging me on Discord. He's like, "Are you going to stream tonight?" I didn't even answer because I wasn't even awake. All right, so let's go back to the Excel sheet. So if I come over here and I just put in blue juice Myst, right? And then I do that. So blue juice Myst has been populated for all 3 weeks. All right, so let us continue. We are now going to go to player 3. So player 3 is going to be playing Scoaljo week 2. That's all we know so far. So let's go to the wheel. Ready, set, go. Player 3 is going to be RetroTech. So RetroTech, you will be player 3. So let me go ahead and put him in. I said, I'm not a professional here, guys. It might take me a second to do some stuff, but I think it's gonna work. And this is just like a rough. This is just so I can do it really quick for you guys. I'm gonna make like a one pager that has like a nice looking schedule and everything, so that way it's like super clear. This is just so we can get this done quickly and not have to worry about doing a whole bunch of different user interface stuff. All right, so RetroTech, enter. So there we go. So everybody in that, of all the green group 1, is populated. So we have me, Blue Juice Myst, and RetroTech in group 1. Player 4 was already chosen as Chalatalove. So we will go ahead and now select player 5. Here we go. Metal Man 9. Metal Man 9 will be player 5. Glad to see that you got your Twitch working, man. Yeah, so that if you guys aren't familiar, Metal Man 9 is playing on Twitch. So if you ever want to catch any of his matches, you're gonna go over there. And if he ever ends up playing with, like, maybe he'll end up playing with somebody who will try to get it dual streamed on YouTube and Twitch. We shall see, though. All right. So Metal Man 9, you're going to be playing against Scoaljo week 1 on Black Rose. And then you're going to be playing RetroTech week 3 on Battlestar Galactica. Week 2 remains to be seen. Okay. Now we're going to move on to player 6. So this player is going to have the pleasure of playing against me on Wipeout. Oh boy. Drum roll, right? Here we go. I knew it. You know what? I honestly knew that was going to happen. All right, House. We're doing it again on Wipeout. You know, I actually really, I got to tell you, House, I like that table more than Attack from Mars. I will tell you that. All right, here we that's really funny. Okay. Man, another rematch. You get a rematch, and you get a rematch. All right. So, HouseOfHounds, you're going to be playing RetroTech this week on Black Rose. You're going to be playing me week 2 on Wipeout. And then you will be playing, we're not sure who you're going to be playing next on week 3. But let's keep going. So now we're going to do player 8. So we only have to draw one more time. So this will be player 8, and then whoever doesn't get selected will be player 9. All right, 404 error. 404 error will be player 8, and PapaBrad will be player 9. So let's go back to the sheet. Okay, let me get rid of that. Okay, 404 error is player 8. And then PapaBrad. like I said, yeah, this is the by no means is this like I'm gonna be posting this as a picture. Like I know this looks really rough, but it got the job done, right? So this is going to be the official lineup of who's playing who weeks 1, 2, and 3. So just as a recap, week 1 I'll be playing the median, so nobody's gonna be playing against me per se week 1. We got Blue Juice Myst versus 404 Air, RetroTech versus House of Hounds, Metal Man 9 versus Scoaljo, and Chalatalove versus PapaBrad. On week 2 Wipeout, we're going to have Chalatalove playing the median score, so nobody will be up against him. We're going to have me versus House of Hounds. That's going to be a fun one. Blue Juice Myst versus PapaBrad, Metal Man 9 versus 404 Air, and Scoaljo versus RetroTech. And then week 3, Scoaljo will be the odd man out. We'll have me versus 404 Air, Blue Juice Myst versus Chalatalove, RetroTech versus Metal Man 9, and House of Hounds versus PapaBrad. I hope you guys are satisfied with how that turned out. Like I said, I really didn't have much of a say besides, I had to determine, how we were going to see who's going to do the median. But the rest of this was just random, guys. And I made it so that me, Chalatalove, and Scoaljo, since we were the top 3 scorers, none of us are going to be playing each other in these first 3 weeks, and nobody is going to have to play any one of us more than once. So, like, if you play me, you don't have to play Chalatalove. If you play Scoaljo, you don't have to play me. Like, that's how it's going to... But everybody has to play one of those 3 once. Okay? So that's how it's going to work. So now, like I said, I'll make a really nice schedule, and I'll post that in our Discord. And along with that, once we get to the playoffs, right? So we're going to have 6 people make the playoffs. This is for the fans, guys. This is for y'all who are not in the tournament, okay? This is free for y'all to enter, okay? We're going to be doing a bracket challenge, all right? It's March. It's fitting. So, that's kind of like what we're doing, right? We're going to have it where I'm going to make a, like a forum submission, like when we voted for the tables. And it'll have it where you can pick who's going to win every match. So if you pick who wins the first round correctly, you get 1 point. It's going to be 2 of those matches. If you pick the semifinal rounds correctly, there'll be 2 points each. And then if you pick who wins the finals correctly, it'll be 4 points. And then whoever gets the most points is going to win a $50 Amazon card, guys. And this is for the fans. This is for everybody. This is, get your friends, your family, say, hey, support me and try to win this gift card, And it also it'll give some incentive for people to watch us during a regular season so they can say, hey, I want to make that perfect bracket. So I'm going to be watching to see who I think is going to be the favorites when we get into this playoffs. And I think that'll be fun. It'll be something for, just get everybody. Everybody has their foot in it, right? Everybody's got a chance to win something. All right, so let's go back to my home, my screen. Oh, the chat got cooked. There we go. All right, guys, so that's it. Quick and easy. Shouldn't have been too confusing for y'all. I will, like I said, I will finalize that list. That is the official schedule, though. So don't think that anything's going to change. I just want to format it so that it's going to look a little easier for y'all to understand. But yeah, this week we're going to be playing Black Rose. It starts tomorrow, okay? So the way that every week works, it starts Sunday at 12:01, okay? As soon as the clock turns Sunday, all right? And you have until 10 p.m. Eastern time every week. You have that week to put in your attempts. If you can, coordinate it with the person you're playing against, okay? And you guys can look at season 1 to see how we did some of the stuff. It would be preferred that you could do it live, like live head-to-head. Like when I'm playing House week 2, for sure he and I are going to be playing at the same exact time, okay? So, we'll probably do the thing where, it'll be whoever goes first, we'll flip a coin, and then I'll do a game, and then he does a game, and then we'll go back and forth like that. But we'll be playing at the same time, okay? So it'll be one block of time. If you guys can do that, talk with whoever you're going to be playing against on Discord, and just be like, hey, see it, like, try. And those of us who have done it can help you out a little bit, because we know how it works. It's not that difficult. If you can't do it, worst comes to worst, you just put in your attempts before Saturday, and it'll just work itself out. And I think there was like 1 or 2 cases where somebody, I think Ian, you said you were like going on a vacation. If you're going to be gone for a week during this regular season, if it gets to the playoffs, that's going to be a little more difficult. But if like let's say next week you're going on vacation, so you're not going to be able to play, put in your rounds early. Okay, if you know for 100% certainty that you're not going to be here like during week 2, week 3, put in your rounds early. Okay, I said at the beginning of the season, I was like, if you only have to do that like once, like that's fine. Hopefully nobody has to do that like 2 or 3 times, and don't do it just to do it. Like really, I mean, and this is kind of like a gentleman's agreement, right? Like don't try to take advantage of the fact that I said that you could do it early. Only do that if you're going on vacation or something. Okay. But just use some common sense, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. The prizes. So that bracket challenge, I said that, the winner's going to get a $50 Amazon card. That's anybody can win that, except for the people that are playing. If you're playing in the tournament, you can't do it. Okay. But if you're not in the tournament, you can do a submission, and I will post it on Facebook. I'll post the link on my YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure you go to my description and subscribe to all the people that are in this tournament. Every single person's got a channel. Let's show them all our support. So the bracket challenge winner will get a $50 Amazon card. First place winner of Battle of the Streamers is going to get $100 of At Games eStore credit, a $50 Amazon card, and a trophy. Okay? Second place is going to get $50 of At Games eStore credit. And then third place, so there will have to be a consolation game for third place, okay? Third place is going to be playing for a $25 At Games eStore credit. And thank you to House of Hounds, Blue Juice Myst, and Mark from the officially unofficial At Games page. All helped in sponsoring the prizes. So I'm not just forking over all the prizes. Like, I'm contributing a little bit, but I got a little help along the way. So I think we have a good selection of prizes, a little bit on the line. It's going to be fun. Good luck to everybody. If you guys do end up having any questions, I've been kind of looking at the chat. I didn't see any super pressing questions, but if you guys do end up having any questions, just post in the Discord. You guys know how to get a hold of me, and we should be good. I think if it goes as well as season 1, it shouldn't be a problem at all. All right. Looking forward to playing. Looking forward to playing. Looking forward to watching all the content. It's going to be a really good season, guys, and I'm confident that it's going to go well. So I'm going to be playing on. Who am I playing? Oh yeah, I'm playing nobody week 1, right? I'll play on Tuesday. I always play on Tuesday. I will do my attempts on Tuesday. Hope to see you guys there. And until I see you again, this is TomatoGrass saying peace.